for this APC Olori Burukus. He will open social media. He may call himself Emeka Nnamdi. Now, Emeka Nnamdi can speak Igbo. So, those who are like Igbos, he can just type some Igbos. Igbo Kwenu, something like, can just type some Igbos. And some Igbos, or normal Igbo people, will be like, this one are original, this guy must be an original. Where are you from? They will now just pick one place. Now, most of the time, most of these guys are discovered. They're kind of, you can detect them. If you are really Igbo, for example, right? And maybe an Hausa boy who speaks Igbo very well, weaponized for this purpose, right? Says, I am from Nnewi. I mean, those who are from Nnewi will be like, man, this your Igbo. They sound like that of Olu or Owerri people. You know, sound like Nnewi. We are Nnewi. Where did you come from, Nnewi? Because it's not from Nnewi. That's how you would detect him. Now you see somebody who is supposed to be from Nnewi. Once they start attacking the Igbos, once another one says, these Igbos are criminals, Igbos are the problem, somebody who was supposed to be an Igbo man from Nnewi, he will agree with that person and say, it's true, we are the problem of this country. Then he will type some Igbos in it to make it look original. All of this were the handiwork of APC.
So my people, in today's video, we'll be talking about this thing that has been going on between Edo and Igbos. So some group of people that call themselves Igbos, started accusing or attacking or cursing Oba of Benin for no just cause, for no just reason, my people. So when I listened to these people, I got to know that truly these people, they are not Igbos. Like the narrative they are pushing there is just a political motivated. But in this particular video, you get to know, because Mario Go really exposed them all. Because some of the people, they just created their account recently for the purpose of this thing that is happening between Igbos and the Edo people. You guys know that recently, that this hashtag Igbo must go. But at the end of the day, these people did not even achieve their aims. So this is the reason why they are pushing this narrative right now, so that Edo and Igbos, will continue and be fighting each other. Chai, my people, I listened to some platforms today, like I weep. But I'm so happy that many of our Edo brothers, they have already come out to open the eyes of their people, to tell them the agenda as well as people behind this. Because I can't fathom it, like I can't even imagine it, how an Igbo man or a woman will just group themselves, start accusing, attacking, cursing Oba of Benin. My people, for what end? My Edo people, this is the question that you're supposed to ask yourself. Because these people know very well that Edo and Igbos, like, they love themselves very well. And this is only way they can use to achieve their aims and agenda. Just because they did not achieve what they want to achieve through this Igbo must go hashtag, they are now encouraging and also pushing Edo people to pursue Igbos from their state and their land. My people, this hatred is in another level. So this is only way they can go right now. But it's so shameful, honestly. My people, make I not talk too much. Let me allow you guys so that you can listen to Mayego, because Mayego really exposed them all here. This one is really, really deep. And this you must watch. Just take a look.
In the last, let me say, in the past 3 days, for those of you who are very much active on social media, you probably must have come across the sudden spiral, video from this social media engagement of some group of people, unprovoked, just started attacking the Oba of Benin and the Benin people. I don't know if you have come across it, especially if you are from Edo State, you possibly have seen it. This didn't stop on just TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. This was further spread on, what do you call it, on Instagram, on WhatsApp. They were sending it to people. And I was a little bit curious that what did Oba of Benin do or say that prompted this kind of attack? Then I now realized that, wait, the people that are actually sharing this cut out video, they were Tifnumbu's Ronuku Abobakus, the bastards of Yoruba land, right? So that got me more curious to say, okay, I want to know what's going on, because you know what? We could hear people speaking Igbo and attacking the Oba of Benin. It didn't take long, by the way, for people to begin to be like, wow, this one looks like something that was sort of, it's like ethnic or tribal bait. Let's take a look at those who are spreading it first. And guess what? We were right. Majority of them, they are from Yoruba land. Àwọn ọmọ àlè Yoruba because of Tifnumbu. Others, they are from places like Ekong, Ibibio. They are non-Igbos. But they kind of brought themselves together and they started abusing the Oba of Benin in Igbo. Okay, how come people who are not Igbos now speaking Igbo? What are you trying to say? Well, people did their own digging. It became obvious that some of these guys who deliberately attacked the Oba of Benin for no reason, they beforehand, they all changed their profile username, or what is it called on TikTok. It's like you have Maegun's Diary Politico. I could change the name tomorrow to MDP, remove everything else. Or I could change it to Musa Abdullahi. Yeah, if I'm somebody, I'm a Yoruba man. In Nigeria, the 3 most spoken languages in Nigeria, out of over 500 languages, the most spoken 3 are Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. So there are Nigerians who can speak the 3 fluently. Sure, you get. Normally, that used to be something of, boast. You have to be like, I can speak Hausa, I can speak Igbo, I can speak Yoruba. If you are an Igbo guy who can speak Hausa and Yoruba, Baba, you are a Wazobia. There's a special respect for people like you. It used to be a thing of pride until APC, Egbekegbe, decided to weaponize that. Now you can see those Yorubas who speaks Igbos and Hausa very, very fluently. All they have to do is just to create a social media handle and appear as an Hausa. So if you have observed the sequence, when this tribal, religious, ethnic hatred became a thing in Nigeria, it was gradual. You will just see from nowhere somebody who is Abdullahi Abubakar will just suddenly attack the Igbos. You won't know, maybe that Abdullahi Abubakar, now one Yoruba boy who probably grew up in Kaduna. He can speak Hausa. Now they've weaponized him. So instead of him to be Ajibola Olamilekan, he will call himself Abdullahi Abubakar. On social media, he is not doing any other thing than Igbo baiting. So that the Igbos that comes under such posts, they won't just face Abdullahi Abubakar They will begin to attack Fulani, Hausa, everybody from the northern Nigeria. You dirty thing. Those people, when they mind their business, they kind of follow their. That was how it began. Then one Yoruba boy who can speak Igbo very well, who open social media for this APC Olori Brukus. He will open social media. He may call himself Emeka Nnamdi. Now, Emeka Nnamdi can speak Igbo. So those who are like Igbos, he can just type some Igbos. Igbo Kwenu, something like, can just type some Igbos. And some Igbos or normal Igbo people will be like, this one are original. This guy must be an original. Where are you from? They will now just pick one place. Now, most of the time, most of these guys are discovered. They're kind of, you can detect them. If you are really Igbo, for example, right? And maybe an Hausa boy who speaks Igbo very well, weaponized for this purpose, right? Says, I am from Nnewi. I mean, those who are from Nnewi will be like, man, this your Igbo. They sound like that of Olu or Owerri people. You know, sound like Nnewi. We are Nnewi. Where did you come from, Nnewi? Because it's not from Nnewi. That's how you would detect him. But most of the time, the moment most of this Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and all of them, once they see your name, they say, this one is one of us. That was how they started the recruitment of the tribal bigotry that majority of you today have become indoctrinated. I know a lot of you are fighting it within yourselves. We've said that on this platform many times. You will agree there are tribalists. I'm not a tribalist. I'm not a bigot. I'm not this or that. But you have been indoctrinated over the years. This APC, Egbekegbe. Now you see somebody who is supposed to be from Nnewi. Once they start attacking the Igbos, once another one says, these Igbos are criminals. Igbos are the problem. Somebody who was supposed to be an Igbo man from Nnewi, he will agree with that person and say, it's true. We are the problem of this country. Then he will type some Igbos in it to make it look original. All of this were the handiwork of APC, Egbekegbe. So if they can just start and say, the so people are not Igbos. We are not Igbos. That person who is typing that could be a Yoruba boy who just sat there somewhere in Oshogbo, or maybe somewhere under the bridge in Yanokpaja with his fairly used Shinko phone right there posing as who is not. And the same thing goes. That same Chukwuemeka Nnamdi. Sometimes you can discover their names too on social media. Really Igbos to be like, this name no match. This guy is not Igbo. Yes. I'm not saying there are no bigots everywhere. There are bigots. I'm just talking about how they got them so weaponized. Enough that majority of you who actually hated yourself anyway, then APC, Egbekegbe just gave you the chance to come out and use it, because as long as you are ready to kill yourselves, you won't have time to discuss or even face the general problem, which is the same problem all of you are facing. You won't have that time. So a Yoruba boy who speaks Igbo very well will just wake up unprovoked. He's a Yoruba guy, and he will just be like, man, I love all our Igbo girls. They are better than all these thinking Yoruba girls, all these dirty Yoruba girls. He knows that Yorubas that sees that, they will react. And guess those who are promoting, once one of them posted that, because it is within their circle, okay? Those ones who actually appeared as Abobaku, they will begin to spread the message. Look at what the Igbos are saying, Nobody will talk now. See what this Igbo guy just said, he's abusing Yoruba. Yeah, continue to try to make the Igbos feel better. See how they are abusing your tribe. See how they are attacking your tribe. But you'll be like, for what? Why would somebody just wake up, unprovoked, and go on social media? Sometimes, they even make videos. Yeah, they will speak Hausa, they will speak Igbo, they will speak Yoruba, And majority of them, they have nothing to do with all this tribe. They are those recruited to continue to wind you up, indoctrinate you, and weaponize your hatred and that anger towards yourselves. When they ask you, what in Yoruba people do you go? No, the Yoruba people, they just hate us. Yoruba hate the Igbos. Do you see what the Yorubas are saying about us, Ni? And once these faceless people put out something, there are established, or should I say, there are bigger social media influencers that will then help them to amplify it, so as to justify why you must continue to hate the Yoruba, hate the Hausa, hate the Igbo, hate yourselves in such a way that none of you can even explain why. How? Why did we hate ourselves so? Oh, it's because of the civil war. You see what they did and all of that stuff. But there are people who are slowly, quietly, through the social media, weaponizing that, first thing, justifying that hatred, then weaponizing it. So, because if not, why would anybody suddenly, nobody say the Oba of Benin said anything controversial recently. The last time Oba of Benin said that na Benin people, na them own Lagos. These Abobakus, these ethnic tribal bigots, they are few of what they said about the Oba. Oba of Benin says, Oba says Benin founded Lagos. The Abobaku said the following. See this one. Benin people founded Lagos. Oba of Benin, right? Then, response. Foolish king of dumb people. Them suppose dash this one better slap. Okay? And then you have another one there. So our Benin peasants. The head of Oba Ewure will end up in Ife with his ancestors. These are the ways they kind of like address the Oba. So the Igbos, which has always been their obsession, because normally, right, it is not just the Abobakus, the Yoruba bastards that are following the drug dealer, hateful individual. Their leaders are the same. Remember how Onofunuga was like, that Abi was going so mad that you are like, does this man even have children? So their leaders are the same. So these guys went on to go and change their profile names to some things that look like Igbo, this, Igbo, that. But the thing is this, they forgot to clear some of their digital footprints. Now I'm going to play you these clips. I put them together. Okay. To those of you who probably understand Igbo, and some of you who don't understand, who probably do not understand Igbo so much, you are going to listen to 2 clips now. And I promise you, I may not be able to convince you after that those who are speaking in this video, they are not Igbos. Yes, I may not be able to convince you, but I will show you further. Few faces behind it as well. So on TikTok, unprovoked, these Tifnumbu's supporters, this Yoruba APC, Abobakus, who called their fellow Yorubas, who rejected the Tifnumbu drug dealer, and APC terrorist group in Yoruba land, they called them Omoale Yoruba. When the South Africans said Nigerians must go and their businesses must be destroyed, these Olori Bruku Omoales forgot that there are Yorubas in South Africa. They said they should go after Igbos. They were those who are flashing on social media too. They were flashing what they call the Igbo must go. And they said by the 20th of this month, or August, Igbo must leave Yoruba land. So now they put themselves together. They went on a TikTok and they started attacking Oba of Benin, speaking Igbo, and I'll show you their faces. At least two prominent among them. I'll show you their faces and maybe some videos of who they are after you listen to this. But like I said, if you are an Igbo person, you can easily tell that this guy is the way. No. There is no reason for anybody to speak like this. But if you are not an Igbo person, if you are not Igbo or understands Igbo language, it may be difficult for me to convince you that those who are speaking in this video, the voices you are going to hear now, they are not Igbos. For no reason. They started attacking the Oba of Benin.
Oba of Benin dey knack Asali Tokunbo. Dey knack am.
Na gay be na. You know they wear pants. You know they ever wear pants.
Asali Tokunbo mia the man amo. The man amo Asali Tokunbo amo. Ahula mu ka face to face. No be lie.
Igbo, if Igbo leave Benin, hungry go kill you. Hungry go kill you in a generation. If Igbo leave Benin,
Oba of Benin na gay. He dey knack Asali Tokunbo back to back every minute, every day.
See what Ashawo born, what do you expect? I see what Ashawo born, what do you expect? All these people na Ashawo pikin and none of them.
Una we be Benin go request tire. Una we be Benin go request tire. One of the request.
Who even dey there sef, they no fit join, they no fit lift cup up, keep am for ground. They no fit do anything. Na mouth na im dey get. Aside mouth na for social media, at the end of the day nothing go happen. Nothing wey they fit do. They dey say dem be Oba of Benin. Which yeye Oba?
Benin na
which yeye Oba? Oba no be human being, no get brick. If he see Toto, him brick no go stand up.
He don cast.
Him brick no go stand up if he see Toto. Na God na him be. If he create human being, wetin him be? E come be like say maybe e get wetin dem be. They no know say their Oba dey useless. Imagine who dem be. That their Oba, wetin if you do for them? Person wey be say problem starting go wrong.
Oba
So much love what is going on here. How you people are castigating these people. We castigate them, castigate their prick, castigate their anus, castigate every part of their body. You people should make sure whatever you are saying, get them very, very well. We want this thing to turn into another thing. We want this thing to turn into another thing. Because straight this king, this is Oba Nketa, Oba Nama, castrate Yania very well.
Majority na ha na-ekwu bụ nkata niile fa akpakọnatasịrị ebe niile ka fa na ebe a na-agbọtọ isi ndị na in fact ọ bụ na nsị
mba ọkpọ gafia na amụ ama ihe jiwe na-achọ ma o lụtara ọmụ na ya na-abụ ọsọ wee na-anụ ọgwụ nke idu ọwụ n'inwe ike ịlụta
echetara m uche m
ọ ka bụ nwanne anyị ndị na-amarọ idu nke a nwere mpechara ọnụ nke ọnụ ya ka one side
apụnị ọba fraud ka ọ zaa n'ihe ịjụrụ ya nụ ọba fraud ngwajuzie
na-ekwu okwu
oke ngwazazie ọba fraud ka idu nke ọ bụ
this guy Festus he do first nke isi atachagola atachasi
okay aya matago nke na-ekwu ji okay aya matago nke na-ekwu
that is na Metusela jidoro ndị a
ọ ga-adịcha mma. So Johnny nwere two people mma maka ya m record kwa ndị ji that post to that in case of error mama then enwe discussion from that today nwetara ya one as no ata ejaki one ata ejaki I think so whatever ọ dị ka ndị bili mana na-aza afọ Igbo o yuzu afọ Igbo ata ejaki mana nwaanyị bụrụ nwaanyị n'iru
odo ejike
na nwaanyị n'iru screen savior.
Yeah. Anyway, one thing ekwu n'ụkwa that na m ga-asị gị that na all those ndị ebe anyị na-agba mbọ anyway kwe hụrụ platform niile a TikTok a na anyị na-agba ya na 24 hours we turn round everywhere even on ka m kwuo ya na mbụ in a very pump and play ọ nwere ndị otu anyị nọkwa.
Did you just ask me why did I say they are not Igbos? I told you by the time you listen to it, I may find it difficult to convince you anymore and say the way they speak, right? It's going to be difficult to believe that they are not Igbos. Abi, don't worry. I have my own evidence and I'm going to put it on your screen very soon. So don't rush. First thing first, majority of us won't see some of these, if not because of the APC, Egbekegbe, who have helped to spread it. And guess the message is attached. Igbo people are abusing Oba of Benin. Are the people of Benin going to just allow the Igbo people to insult their Oba? You know, Benin people are, they said that Benin is not Lagos. Now, Igbo people that the Lagos people have shown them, the Lagos people have told, their Yoruba people have given them until the 20th of August. See what they are saying to your Oba. See all the nonsense they are saying, Are you going to allow the Igbos, all their businesses, are you going to look at them? These are the messages attached to this voice note that you just listened to. So that gave us the opportunity to begin to look into each person on that screen. And I promise you, more than 80% of those who are actually talking, that you hear their voice. You saw the screen name and everything. They are from Yoruba land and most part of this Niger Delta, Ibibio, Ijo, and this and that. And the message is similar. You're useless Oba, you're useless this, unprovoked. I'll show you, don't worry. You listen to the rest of it. I know, again, like I said, when you listen to this, you are likely not going to believe again that they are not Igbos. That is the power of that propaganda. Or maybe the following evidence will probably reduce it because a lot of people have seen it already. And the message is that now you cause harm. Now you allow the Igbos to stay in your place instead of you to chase them away. Same way they were telling the South Africans, it is your fault. Now so the Igbos be. These same Abobakus, anywhere and everywhere. But this one is the lowest.
You know, very pump and play. Over and do to
this one like this.
Yeah. So over and do to anyway, can I confirm? But I'm not going to do to no case. I want to you case where account again. Over and do to I when they got people that account to continue that work. So I'm out through the fire everywhere. So niche myself. So then do to na bambo. So ni chukume ebe yo nwere akpochi na account ya anyị nwere ndị otu anyị ndị gara akpọpere gị without any nsogbu ọbụla maka ihe ọbụla na-eme, you know. So ya bụrụ ma anyị mmadụ monitor ha, anyị na monitor ha everywhere. Anybody ọbụla ga-epost ihe ọbụla ga-epost anyị ga-adịrịrị awe. So the same ike ya nwee any update anyway aga na-emekwa ka onye ọbụla mara.
Udo
ngwano jisi ike.
Daalụ ya.
Today m gara na their platform. So one nwoke gbagote dị a wee na-abara famba wee sị ya that na ndị unu na-adọwa mba number 1 ha ka na population, number 2 na mgbe 1 nọ n'isi
na-eme ya ka m gwa unu sorry ọ bụkwa na otu picture na abụra na ike ebe da mba onye ọbụla kparịkwu na comment section ahụ na-akparị kacha na-agbọ ha ihe ahụ akpọ ha. So ọ bụkwa na na-ewepụ the picture na abụra
eme edekwala na show sa ma ekwe ewepụ ya mụ nwa na onwe m nwere isi ike edekwala na show.
Enwere batara ebe a ka ajọ onye ọwụ.
They hungry pass. Hungry they beat them. Now they hungry pass. They don't because they wear Igbo man. Now all those who use their mama for ritual, they get money. The rest of Igbo people now you hungry pass. This people go hungry Igbo man. I don't think we many of them. My brother, this problem will be this way. This problem will they so. This problem will they so. Now Calabar people get with them. They will Calabar they cut till now. Calabar people, Calabar refuse to speak Igbo. Calabar say lie, they don't go speak Igbo.
They get their language now.
They say they get their language. I make you say Calabar say they speak their language today. Where that man come from Kemet, go give the Igbo, he be include the Calabar join them. Now say Calabar say lie. Calabar
share this broadcast abeg.
Calabar refuse.
I beg me, I just say one something.
Calabar refuse to speak the same language with them. Till today, they caught.
I beg, make I say something.
Okay, carry on.
I beg, you know wetin they pay them, eh? Igbo person tell me about 2 years ago when I talk say I want buy house for Lagos. He can't tell me, say make I not buy house for Lagos. He say make I buy for Benin. He say whether you don't know, say na Benin na be the safest place for all Nigeria now. You know, Nigerians na the day because they know say we dey honor our king. If our king talk say may we enter house for afternoon, we go enter house. If he say stop, na stop. If he say go on, we go on. They know say because of our Oba, peace go Edo State.
Now that one they vex them.
Now that one they vex them.
Now just the truth to talk.
Jealousy go kill them.
Jealousy, they don't feel manipulated.
Problem of these people. This one are the problem of these people.
My sister, sacrifice wey me dey do no go let them penetrate the do.
I beg, make you take them do one.
I go use Igbo man do one.
You know, very pump and play.
So this is just so you know how the APC propaganda actually works on people. You see the version where those who pretended to be Igbos mix up with some other Igbo listeners like, okay, they are discussing Igbo issue. Let me listen. But the proponents and the people behind it, I'll show you few. Then the same set of people have also managed to gather people where they believed their propaganda. They know that we respect our Oba. That is why now jealousy, they kill Igbo people. Baba, that's how propaganda works. And I bet a lot feels that way, even among you watching me. At least we've had people who have phoned on this program to advise Igbos. I want to advise our Igbo brother. Not all of them. I want to advise, say, hey, to your law, I'ma try. Because, I mean, if you understand the amount of propaganda that they expose you to every day, everywhere, and there are only few people who can easily see through and say, oh, this nonsense, man. If you understand how many ethnic tribal baiting, content you are exposed to, and there's always something that want to make you say something, because to you have to stand up for Yoruba. I have to stand up for the Igbo. You cannot be saying that nonsense about the Igbos. Who are you? You this Yoruba, this and that. You this Yoruba, this and that. And then another will say, how dare you say that about the Yoruba? Can you imagine? You people that I read it somewhere that they said that now so you Igbo people they do. But I hate you Igbo people that are not like any cock in the crochet you get. And then another person will be like, shut up your mouth, you Yoruba idiot, Yoruba coward. Is it because I don't want to say what is in my mind? Is that not what Yorubas are writing nonsense about us? You Yoruba this and that. That's how propaganda works. And before you know it, everybody don't forget the source. Now who be the first person we start on? Nobody cares anymore. Sorry, one true emperor. Now who first starts that thing? Go, I don't forget. Myself don't forget too. I just know say they insulted our Oba. How dare Igbo insult us? You mean all the Igbo people insulted the Oba? It doesn't matter. That's what the Igbo people they do. Shut up your mouth. You Benin people that are come on useless. Look at you. How dare you? You cannot stand with Igbo people. I say, look at this one. Look at this one. Is that not before you know it, everybody don't forget who started. What everyone will remember now will be who said what about their Oba, about their this or that. So there was no reason for any attack on the Oba or the Igbos. But the propaganda is working enough that there are many people that are, we go show them. They know that we respect our Oba. That's why they are saying all this thing about Oba. But there are also smart Benis, Edo people that have easily seen through the whole thing. APC, Egbekegbe, is a curse. And let me tell you something. We must do everything to what? To extinguish this Abobaku mentality, this mob of Omualele Yorubas. Just because of one man, they are doing everything to change the trajectory of the Yoruba people. Because of one druggie, they want the rest of Yoruba to start answering hateful people. I'm not hateful. I'm not. And why do you have to be so evil that you have to hide behind a pseudonym, a fake name, to drive this your agenda? One of them, like I said, there are two prominent among them, okay? You see this one, Utue Kong, is an Ibibio. And these are the characters that sometimes, if you look at their profiles, you are going to see IPOB, Biafra, this and that. These are those who are making the mockery of the struggle. First, they will pretend to be part of it. The next, they will mock it and ridicule it. This is one of them. Oh, this one will be Igbo, but it was actually speaking Igbo on that thread I showed you earlier. I don't know if you pay attention. Utu Ekong, but the name he used on that platform was like time is now and all that, right? It was there speaking Igbo. The another one is this guy on the left. This one is a Yoruba boy. Ajibola. Let me see his full name again. One sec. Can you see the name? Can you see his name at the top? Where he changed his username to? Ireshuku Godwin. Ireshuku Godwin. Meanwhile, his name, which he puts Godwin Ajibola. Have you seen that? So the young man is a Yoruba guy that speaks Igbo very well. Are you with me? So let me give you an instance from that same his platform. And I bet so many people have probably been his friend because he could speak Igbo in the past. Now he is a weaponized tribalist for APC. Egbekegbe. Listen.
Do you think that Biafra is going to be possible? Masiamba. Number one reason why I think it will not be possible is because these current people that are calling themselves Biafrans are cowards. They don't get mind. They fear. Those back in those days, those people, they were fearless. They were the real OGs. They were immense. What do we have now? I don't want them to bomb my shop. I don't want them to accuse me. I don't want them to lie on my head. Where you see them, always in comment section. Tribalism, tribalist, this person. Their own movements. Now comment section. Now online. No, I want to ask you a question now. As you got again now, can maybe Biafra one? I okay, wish. Okay, wish.
Some people are saying, Ajibola don't get microphone. Ajibola don't buy microphone. Ajibola don't upgrade. Really? Now these people, I need to go, they advise you. Say, Ajibola, that your content, you do that time. I enjoy them. The same people don't know, say, microphone we don't do since how many years? I don't get microphone before I hit 20,000 followers.
Do you think?
That's one of them. All they have to do is just to join the room and begin to, once he speaks Igbo, few Igbo language here and there, and one or two people answered and replied, here you get. I mean, others who have probably been consuming all this hateful content from them as well. They just be like, one name, thank you, Jare, one name. And they begin to speak Igbo. And, since they are bigots too, Ajibola is speaking Igbo. They thought Ajibola is Emeka or, why do I keep saying Emeka or Ifeanyi? So they just follow on. Washiri, bigot meet bigot. You won't know that you are being baited by a Yoruba Ronuku. And similarly, when you say you have the Buhari Shukus, the Ngozi Aris, the Oneka Aris, these are the Ronukus of Igbo land. The ones that will kind of like help them also spread the hate, without knowing that they are those who recruited them are recruiting them for something that eventually probably will consume everybody at the end of the day. So how do you think the Edo people feel after coming across that insightful videos online? They saw through it, except for probably the illiterate, and probably not just the illiterate, the easily deceived, the ignorant ones. But few ones who knows the level of propaganda, the evil that APC represents. Some of them spoke. Here is one.
I just want to quickly address something. Okay, first, my name is Papa Sam Obadan. I am a full Edo boy. So I've been saying this whole Edo versus Igbo thing on Twitter, and I want to say that I'm really disappointed. I'm disappointed because I know that my people are naturally intelligent. Edo people are naturally intelligent, with or without education. That's how talented we are, But I'm disappointed because I feel like we should understand the way Nigeria is going right now. Since 2015, a lot of things don't change for Nigeria. When it got to 2023, it became worse. Bros, make una check most of these handles where they post these things. They were recently created, if not 3 months ago, some 10 days ago. In fact, I don't exist money to follow somebody they drag. Since I'm a failure Edo person at all. Now later I realized the name. Now former Yoruba name, where they change to Edo name. They claim say it was in Sotawaba. This thing is propaganda. Full-time propaganda. Don't fall for it. And sometimes when we see matter, Edo, my brothers, I want to make they calm down. We rugged, everybody know. Say we know they take nonsense. I don't know they carry last. But you see, I want to tell you something here. You get this talk where they say, now coward, they show people where they're very strong man. I repeat, now coward, they show people where they're very strong man. That's what happens when anytime you see an issue, the first place you take it is here. No, let it start with here. Make we calm down. Check those. Of course, you're going to find some Igbo people who are part of that thing. But yes, say if I come Edo State now with 1 million naira, I go gather 100 Edo people who go in Sotoba and they'll collect the money. That's how unreasonable people are. Does it now mean that we Edo people don't respect our Oba? Will you say that? But for 2K, person they will go in Sotoba, will be Edo Peking. You get? So we must also understand that there are bigger hands controlling people too sometimes. I don't want us to forget when we are able to drag. We're rich. We're not drag anything now. But honestly, I get disappointed the way some of us carry this matter because I'm always smart now. Why would they do like this? So guys, please, everybody drop your shields. I mean, sheath your swords. I don't speak the English. Do you understand? Let's let peace reign. We are seeing Igbos coming out to say they are not part of it. That should tell you that, okay, this is not a general thing. Ignore these retards. Now, people, the government will support, you know people will support. And I don't want to say Yorubas because it's not all Yorubas. There are lots of them who are sensitive. I just want to quickly address something. Okay, first, my name is Papa.
So people can see through the propaganda. Yeah? Like even if you leave social media, like I said, go to Benin. You can gather 100 people who will insult the Oba on camera, go apologize later and give them money. They will do it. That is what Nigeria has become. Then when you look at, like he said, when you look at some of these angles who are like doing all this talk, they are mostly recently created or some long time account that they changed the username or something to make it look like a Igbo or Edo. You will see somebody change their name to Edo and begin to say Igbo people hate us, Igbo versus Edo, Yoruba versus Igbo, Igbo versus Hausa versus Igbo, Igbo versus this or that. And like he said, of course, there are Igbos, there are Yorubas who are bigots on their own. So without them, there will be no market for weaponizing bigotry, weaponizing tribalism. But if you think you are smart, how would you? You see this my own, this other guy, that one, hold and back. He is also ignorant, by the way, because he believes that the entire Yoruba is doing it. But listen, they can see through the propaganda again.
Of Benin, that one on one side. Secondly, why I be say this issue so now Yoruba people now they carry the matter for head. Now they fly and everywhere and they push us say come oh. Now they call we Edo people say come oh, cause wait they don't talk about na king oh. Igbo people do this, Igbo people do that one. Why? Because to me I just see this issue now see now Yoruba people now they carry people with the year but they go do that video. They don't go do and they try to push one propaganda we go be like say go make Igbo people and Benin people come they get clash. Because Igbo people and Bini, they very tight where Igbo people and Edo people not get problem. They do their business. We did buy from them. We did do our business too with them. We are living peacefully. We not get problem. Now, they try to push one kind propaganda we go make us go get problem. All those things, you see, as an Edo man, you need to just see that video waka pass am. Not get one or two things where you won't see for that video because if you say, oh, now say Igbo people do this, now say because Yoruba people do quickie. You know that they call quickie rag. What if they call quickie? They do rag or quickie. They carry the matter for their head. What it concern una? Una say na our king now they cause. Fine, we here. Men are let us fight. Men are let us talk. Which one Yoruba people carry the matter for head? Because the one who come they fight, who come they get problem for our region, yeah, who come they get clash with the Igbos. Igbos are in south all over south, so we don't get problem with them. If we not get problem with Igbo for una say now I know it una see. Because we know they get hits. Because the bigotry now, the hits done too much. Everywhere fight. I don't know what Igbo people do now because of saying one man sit down for Aso Rock. Una just there. I not go channel on a problem, go give people with their own destiny. That people will be say they not even feel make una money even get value, we be like say to even feed now na problem. Igbo people wey suffer they do their own. They never rule presidency once for this country now. Now they rule. Now they do everything. Still Nigeria be like this. Una not carry una problem go me then. Now Igbo people wey they suffer they their own, they do their business. Now they try to fight and they try to cause one or two kata with. See that video now Yoruba people, not be all. Some of those Yoruba will not get sense. Now they push that video. Because me, I don't do friends with Yoruba. I don't still do friends with Igbo. The ones they were good. Of Benin.
Sure you get. And I kind of want us to always, once you see any post or any person who just make a video for no reason, you just started like attacking these people, attacking this tribe, attacking that ethnic for no reason. Good morning. I want to do this video. See, let me tell you about Igbo people. Papa, kilo day now, kini problem, eh? Chiwala know too much for Nigeria, ni. Why are you letting them use you for something that is actually destroying you too? They are going everywhere, Baba, gig deal. On social media, they are calling people that, Baba, if you do this gig, which gig? Now, one kind of project like that, you just help us gather people. We need people who can help us speak for Yoruba people online because of all these things that Igbo people are doing. And you'll be like, what are the Igbo people doing? You don't understand that they are doing everything to come and take over Yoruba land. They are rubbishing our leaders. They said they will remove Yoruba Obas. It's like, why? Why would they do that? Exactly. That's why we have to counter them. So we need you to help us recruit people outside. Che Yahweh, you are not recruiting people. All these people that have become homeless here and there, even in Lagos, you've not spent this money to recruit and train them for, some life improving skills. But they are ready to give you 50,000, 100,000 naira just to go and create social media and begin to attack this tribe, attack that tribe. If you can speak 2 languages, they go pay you 100,000. If not only 1 language plus English you sabi, they will just pay you 45,000. But if you can speak Hausa and Yoruba, Yoruba and Hausa, wagba 100,000. If you can speak Yoruba, Yoruba and Igbo, wagba 150, because that one a premium. And if you say if you post as Igbo, we go to attack Yoruba for them too. That's premium 150. But if you can't speak Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, and English, your money starts from 200,000 naira. All of this money whether they give them, it no reach £100, it no reach $100. And that's what you are doing, where you are watching the criminals who are paying you these peanuts. You watch them, loot your common patrimony. You watch them destroy that same Nigeria that you are living in.
So my people, that is it. I hope you heard everything Mayogo said here. And this is exactly what is happening, my people. But it is very, very shameful that our so-called youth will allow themselves to be used in this way, my people. Instead of us to focus so that we can hold our so-called leaders accountable. So we are here fighting ourselves. For what end? Like for what end, my people? Knowing fully well that we all are suffering in the hands of these our so-called leaders. Like we are going, Nigerians are going through a lot. They suffer too much, my people. The hunger too much. The hardship too much. Instead of us to focus, to know how to tackle these leaders, to know how to hold them accountable, we are here spreading tribalism, bigotry, hatred. For what end? My other people, this video, I say make I bring it to my channel here. Because since all these things they happen, I don't really want to talk about it. But I'm so happy that Mayogo talk about it. That's why I bring it here. So that you guys will know exactly what is going on. Because these people, they are really using us to play their games, which we should not allow, my people. Because we all know that Igbos and the Edo people, they love each other. So my people, that is it. As I bring this update, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if today is your first time here. I'm going to see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to Shamra Seniors TV.